Yarr! Welcome aboard the ship Gameface as we sail aboard the new sea game things. Insert some pirate stuff here. It was Talk Like a Pirate Day, and apparently now we have to talk like pirates. So, introduce yourself in a pirate manner, Mr. Lee.
Hello, me hearties, it's Lee here.
Oh my word, you're so good.
We got to start role-playing when we play Sea of Thieves, and you got to talk like that the whole time.
Yes.
And Simone.
Yarr.
Yarr!
I wasn't prepared for this.
It's like a cat
I
pirate.
don't know how to be a pirate. I just take my shoes off and I feel like a pirate. My Sea of Thieves pirate just has no shoes. That's her thing.
How are you guys doing?
We're okay. I think having 5 minutes warning on Pirate Day is probably not good. We should have a bit more planning.
You're talking to us. I mean, we can
is
hardly
that
plan
quite
our
good?
way out of a plastic
bag.
box.
Plastic box.
In fairness, I didn't think you would go with the pirate thing because my argument against it was that since this is coming out a week later, it's no longer Talking Like a Pirate Day. But I didn't realize you were going to go with it. So
Well, I mean,
communication.
we have to surprise the listeners somehow. And I mean, in this world of going viral, we need to do what we can to go viral.
Oh yeah, true. We need some better
You're
clickbait.
surprising the listeners and us on the same time.
Well, that's what I
Not
do.
just listeners.
That's we roll with it. So yeah, this is Gameface, and we're your hosts, Kyle, Lee, and Simone, and we're here to talk about games, and more games. We haven't played many games this week, and I don't know why. What's been the reason, guys? Come on, give me your best excuse.
I've been focused on a game.
Oh yeah.
Although
yeah.
I did actually play 2 games. Because I
Wait.
could discover, there was an update that came out last week, which is very
Ooh, okay.
exciting. It was Xbox app update, which allows you to play your Xbox games on your PC,
Oh yes, the
yeah.
streaming.
which is really good. And it kind of works.
It kind of works.
Well, I say kind of works because, you start the Xbox app up and you go, oh, I've got to get my Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn on the Xbox controller and you Bluetooth it, and then it goes, I don't recognize your controller, which is awesome. So, I discovered you have to connect your Xbox controller and then start the app. Don't do it the other way around. So it doesn't
Yep.
recognize it.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Top
took
tip
me
of the week.
That took me a while to work out. And then my Xbox wouldn't even show up on the thing to be available to connect to.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I restarted it and it still wasn't. And then I Googled it and it went, rename your Xbox and it will pop up. I was like, okay. So I renamed my Xbox and it popped up. So there you
What
go.
is your-
So what you have to do is, I just call it like Lee's Xbox or something. I was like, just give it a name not other than Xbox. But what's cool is Ruby's Xbox upstairs was on the whole time. And that's called Xbox One. That's not got anything special named.
Oh,
That
interesting.
let me connect immediately, but mine was being daft and just said, no, you have to rename me something else. I don't like being called Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a plain name.
I know,
That's a
it doesn't.
good
It wanted identity, didn't it? That's what it was.
Yeah, you basically have to name it, and then you know it's yours. It's like
That's
if you name
right.
the pig, you don't eat the pig. I mean, in
Porky
theory,
tasted quite good though. He was quite
Yeah.
tasty.
You know, he does.
So that was what I played. I played Unity on it, and it works really well. I got control out, jumped around a bit, didn't die. I thought, yeah, this is cool.
How was the lag?
It was fine. It was okay. It was
Wow.
fine. Although on my
that's cool.
Xbox did come back and say there's a 60 millisecond delay or something. So I'm not sure how that works because it was on the same network and it was wired and all that. But I think it's something to do with it going back to Xbox services.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, strange.
Yeah, so
Well,
it
that's very
works.
cool.
And I look at my laptop now and I can see in the top corner the little option to connect to my Xbox.
Yeah, you got the little icon there now, the
Yeah,
Xbox app.
So if I click on it, it goes.
It's your Xbox.
In fact, I could connect to it now. That'd be quite funny.
Just start playing while you're doing the podcast.
Can you see there's one there? Just out of screen slightly, but yeah, you go. Look.
What are you showing us? Oh yeah.
If you see, I'm connecting to my Xbox,
Living
which will
room.
freak everyone out because it'll turn on now in the living room.
Oh, the thing is, I've noticed when you do that, the Xbox actually doesn't turn on the TV or turn on the
No,
light.
that's right. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't turn the
It's
light
very-
on.
No, it doesn't turn the light on. So
Ah.
you don't actually know that someone's playing on the Xbox until you go to turn it on.
I don't know what's going to happen though because I haven't got a controller here, which is
Oh, well,
careless.
we're about to find out.
There you go.
Blick, man, we hear the Xbox sound and everything. That's pretty cool. So
That
you're
is
on
cool.
so you're on your home network to your PC playing Xbox games.
I'm actually connecting from any desk to my laptop to my Xbox, just to make it slightly more interesting.
Well, my word, you're a connectionception.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything, though, because you need a controller, which is a bit sad. There's no kind of keyboard controls at all.
Yeah, but I suppose fair enough, because, I mean, you can't exactly plug in a keyboard and have all 120,000 million keys pitch up.
No.
Why not?
Exactly.
Well, I
not.
mean, Xbox stops you. Xbox is like, no, I don't understand all those buttons. You're
Oh, that's
limited to 8.
interesting. Right. I thought there wasn't there talk a couple of years ago of having
Oh, no.
XL on the Xbox?
It's someone's dream out there within Microsoft. They're sitting there and they're going, one day we will
we could
put
put
Excel.
Office. I can't wait to
Yeah.
play Office on my Xbox.
It's like, you were up till late last night. Yeah, I was playing Excel spreadsheet balance budget.
Hey, wait, there's a... What's that
2021.
shit? Can't you get, like, a game on it? Isn't there a game in Excel if you type in certain commands?
Oh, probably.
I don't think so.
Oh, there is.
I remember that there is.
Yeah,
it's
there
a very
is,
strange
definitely.
game. I think you could, if
Pac-Man.
you in Excel, if you type a certain command, it also plays the Star Wars movie.
No. Really?
No, it's just the starting bit, isn't it? It's the starting credits or
it's
something?
just the starting bit with
I've
like
never
the
heard of this.
Excel... What do you call them? Excel...
games.
No, it's hidden stuff, isn't it? What's the
Easter
word?
eggs.
Easter eggs. That's
Function.
what Easter
Oh.
eggs. There's
Excel
there's a whole
presents.
world of Easter eggs. There you go, list of Easter eggs. There's actually a Wikipedia page.
Oh wow!
Did they start doing it?
I bet you the top Easter egg is Excel can add and subtract.
Who knew you could do that?
You're like, well,
Windows 97's got contains a flight simulator in Office 97 in Excel and pinball game in Word. Have they stopped doing it though?
that's amazing.
Huh.
Maybe they decided that it was eating into the Xbox market share. Oh no Excel games for you.
No.
All I want is them to put SkiFree on the Xbox.
No. That thing gives me heart palpitations.
What is
That game is stressful. My
what's-
word.
What's ski free?
What? I thought you were old.
Wow.
SkiFree. It was the game in like Windows 3.1 when you're skiing down the mountain.
Oh yes, I
and
know
you do
this
all the
game
flips,
well.
and then you finish the finish line, and then the monster comes and eats you because they couldn't code an ending into the game.
Oh look, there's a keyboard. What's going on here? Oh god.
Oh, you've broken something.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it wants
Oh,
my
dear.
blockers to be unblocked. No, not doing that because you're obviously a
my
dodgy
word.
website. Dodgy. Okay,
So yeah,
that was exciting.
yeah, it was. Now we know stuff.
So yeah, play your Xbox on your PC. It's good.
It's cool. So I thought you had finished Unity.
I've done the main story, and there's
Oh.
many chests to pick up. And I was playing the DLC as well because I got recommended the DLC was quite good.
What
Oh,
is
cool.
the DLC? Because you're in the French Revolution. Doesn't it end with your head being chopped off?
No, you're not that guy.
Oh, okay. That's a
king?
pity.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly. Louis, you see Louis gets head chopped off. So there's a
Everyone
thing
else.
called Dead Kings, and you go off to a different place. Where is it? Francia or somewhere. You go somewhere else,
Champagne.
and then you go Champagne.
The south of Spain.
No, it's France, dude.
I mean, Spain, France, they're the same country to me.
And there's a whole story that you go and do, and it's supposed to be quite cool. And it's not that long; it's only like 5 hours or something, and it's a little DLC, which is supposed to be
Oh,
quite
cool.
interesting.
Oh, cool.
Recommended
That
by
sounds
listeners in the Discord.
awesome.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
cool.
So, obeying the listeners.
Exactly,
Some
doing as
good-
I'm told for once.
Oh, wow, that's a first.
Exactly,
Whoever convinced
yes.
you to do it should get a medal. A
And
free
gives you a
month of
super
Patreon.
good weapon as well. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like super good weapons. I've got quite a cool one from when I completed it. It looks quite smart.
What is it?
It's a big swordy thing.
Okay. I mean, no matter how far you come technologically wise, you're always wanting a big swordy thing.
Big swordy things are very important to stabby.
Yes, you cannot stabby with a paper airplane.
Exactly.
Doesn't work so well.
It does not. So what have you lot been playing then? I'll go for Simone because I guess Carl's got one game.
Oh yeah, Carl's got one game.
Carl's one game, Carl. We'll call you from now on.
Such
Well-
an imaginative title.
No, like normal, Kyle has forgotten one game that he played this week.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Did you play it with the wife and forgot?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
No, because I knew she was going to mention it, see?
Oh, right. Nice.
Okay, yeah, good
So-
save.
Yep.
So I attempted to do a little bit of achievement hunting this last week. And the first game I played as part of that achievement hunting was golf with your friends.
Oh, yes.
Are you surprised? Is this not the game you were thinking?
No, not at all.
Oh, right.
So then there's 3 games then.
Yes, there is. Yes, so golf with your friends. Easy achievement. I just had to play the haunted map on classic mode. So no mods. You're allowed to change your aesthetics, but otherwise you just play the game.
Put on a hat.
Isn't that the whole point of the game, though? Not to put on kind of stupid hats
Yeah, put on
you
hats
can.
and goggles.
You can,
and goggles or girls.
and we did.
Goggles. You put on goggles.
I play with a rubber ducky on my head.
Of course you do, Simone.
And at one point, didn't you play with like goggles and a snorkel?
Oh yes, and that's my second favorite one. Like snorkeling gear is really, really great. And then
Snorkeling
my
gears.
ball is pink.
Of course, yes.
And Kyle, what does your ball tend to look like?
My ball, it's just typically it's green, and then it's just random whatever I put on my head.
Yeah, randomizing it is quite fun, but I don't like randomizing the offshoot. You know, in Rocket League where you go and
Oh, the trail.
Yeah, the trail. Because I have a cool trail that I don't like swapping out. So I keep that the same, and then whatever I put on my head tends to change per game. So yeah, so we played Haunted. Who won?
So Carl's got his head in his hand. His head in his one hand.
His non-bung hand.
Yep. It was a close game almost.
It was. Unfortunately, actually, Kyle had a few technical difficulties.
What, not
Otherwise,
being
it
able to play
would
the
have
game?
been closer.
Yeah, that's a very
His swing.
it's a minor technical difficulty not being able to play the game.
So yeah, but no, I did win in the end. I think I did
Yeah.
a good job.
You did do a good job.
Yeah.
I was
And-
winning for up to a certain point as well,
Yeah, actually, until your mouse malfunctioned.
and my laptop started
Blaming
lagging.
your tools. Interesting.
Yeah.
A good workman always blames his tools. Just like there's that saying, there's no bad student.
As bad teachers, though.
Yeah.
I heard that recently somewhere.
Have you also been watching Cobra Kai?
No, I have not, but it was on something like that. Some American crap. TV program.
Oh, a slip of the tongue.
I'll admit, the video that you've chosen to play during the stream, this guy's not very good.
I know. He did really well in the first one or two. Then he got a hole in one. I thought, oh, this is going to be really interesting. And then he was crap.
But
Yeah.
that's how the game starts, is you're really good for the first 4 holes. And then something just happens and you just lose it. Well, I do.
I think it's because you get cocky.
Yeah, especially because you were winning the first couple of holes.
Oh, definitely
There's-
got cocky. He starts talking more and this is
Trash
easy.
talking.
Yeah, trash talking. Yeah.
Like, oh,
There's-
please give me a challenge.
There's a very difficult level in the haunted map. When I first played it, that particular map, I hit the limit of how many attempts you're allowed. And this time when I was playing with Kyle, I think I got it in 7 hits.
Yeah.
Very, very hard. It just messes me.
You know, and this game, it's lots of fun, but yeah, it does take a massive toll on my laptop for some reason.
Mate. Everything takes a massive toll on your laptop.
Yeah.
Turning
Kyle
it on
sneezes.
takes a
Kyle-
massive toll.
Kyle sneezes and his laptop just turns off.
You having a COVID jab was a massive toll on the laptop.
Oh, no wonder it's the fans are spinning so much. Listen to it go. These roads are actually pretty good because this laptop, it sounds like it's on fire. And the fact that you can't hear it means that these microphones are doing a really good job.
We can still hear you, though.
Well, I mean, that's
Oh, that's right.
take that how
That's
you will,
supposed to be
whether
how it
that's
should
good
be.
or bad.
So yeah, so that was me. We only played one game of Haunted just before bed,
Just to get an achievement.
just to get an achievement.
I got 2.
Of course you did, Carl.
What was your other achievement for?
I think I got a birdie or something, or I got 30 birdies. I don't
Oh,
understand
yes.
how golf works. So either I got 30 albatrosses, 30 seagulls, 30 pigeons, or 30 flying rats. I don't know.
No, Kyle, you got 30 robins.
Oh, yes.
What the frick's a robin?
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're talking to someone who does know golf.
Exactly.
It's when you hit the ball backwards and then get a hole in one.
Ah, with your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, from the TV show How I Met Your Mother.
Wow.
Because you get to the end and you may as well have watched the whole thing backwards because it doesn't make as much sense. It makes more sense backwards than it does forwards.
Yes. Come on, Carl.
You're not wrong, but
I thought that was pretty clever.
Oh,
I'll
dear.
just-
So are you going to go back to this game? Because I've actually not got hardly any achievements in this game. I played it once, twice, and got a bit bored, to be honest.
Oh man, play with friends with
I
a
haven't
beer.
got any friends.
Play with friends with a beer and like on party chat, and it's so funny.
Okay, so you just take the mickey out of each other.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it.
Oh, this guy's rubbish.
he's terrible.
He's so bad. It's like, dude, you've done that twice now. Do something else. Stop hitting it in the water. Hit it harder. Oh my god.
You really do have to play for fun though, because this game can be a bit buggy sometimes.
But look at him. He's doing the same thing. He's done it 4 times now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wow. Just hit it harder, bro. Just hit
no.
it harder. Hit it harder.
Man, back in the water he goes.
There you go.
Focus,
See?
guys. No focus.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, criticising a video that no one else can see except us. That's awesome.
It's brilliant. Yeah, well, I mean, we're keeping people on their toes. What are they watching now?
What are they watching now? Yeah. As he hits 8.
So yeah, golf with your friends, great fun, and it's on Game Pass, so there's no excuse.
Yes.
I think I installed it.
You must have installed it because you have some achievements in it.
Oh, do I?
I think you do.
Probably.
I think you get an achievement for starting it up. It's
Oh,
like,
right.
Welcome to your friends.
That's my sort of game.
Or the achievement is like, I hope you have some friends, otherwise this is going to be quite boring.
Yeah, achievement wise, half the achievements are easy. You get an achievement for playing every level on classic mode. So no special rules.
Modifiers. Yeah.
And then the other half, you have to complete each of those levels under par. And some of those are obviously harder than others.
Yeah, some of those take real skill.
Real skill.
Or practice at least, yeah.
Well, isn't skill just practice at the end of the day? So everyone just like is like, what are you on? That's amazing. Okay. So yeah, golf with your friends. That was quite fun. I enjoyed it.
Good. Yeah, it was good fun. I think we started this game in lockdown last year because we were looking for ways to entertain our Aussie friends who just never stopped being in lockdown. So we suggested golf with your friends.
And then you decided to join them.
Yeah, and now we're in lockdown that never ends.
Yeah, we were a bit jealous.
Oh, yeah, I've got 2 achievements in this game.
Oh, nice.
Oh, incredible. So what other games did we play together? Because I seem to remember another one.
Eyebrow wiggle. Yes, we played No Man's Sky as well.
Ooh.
Nice. I might change the video then.
Yes, do. This guy's terrible anyway.
no good.
Yeah, what did we do?
We
Where
built a
are we?
house.
Well, yes, we started building a house, which is, gosh, Kyle and I play very differently. I want to get to the middle of the universe because I don't enjoy playing games unless I create a goal. If it doesn't have a goal, I won't create a goal. So I want to get to the middle of the universe. Kyle just wants to build a house.
The building is so cool.
So we're in a bit of conflict at the moment.
Is Carl keep dying as well?
No.
I died first, and we arrived on a paradise planet actually, but it was full of islands that hover above the water,
Yeah, it was amazing.
which looks really cool. But what that means is if you fall off the island, you can't get back up.
Ah.
So
You
I
die?
Died.
Oh.
I died, and
Yeah.
then you come back,
Died
which
dead.
is handy. Otherwise, I
We
can't
saw
think.
a couple sandworms. Have you seen
Oh.
sandworms in this game?
No, not yet.
Oh my word,
They're
they're huge. And they just
They rock the whole screen.
The whole ground rumbles and everything. They're massive, and you're just terrified as these huge sandworms just kind of arc over you.
And then kill you.
Luckily, not yet.
No, they don't seem to, but they make a lot of noise. It makes me think a storm is coming, and storms are lethal. So nothing scares me more than storms at the moment.
But luckily, we have a house now to hang
I
on.
nearly logged into that game.
Oh, you should.
It was close. It was so close. I looked at it. No.
I looked at it and I was like, no, not today.
No. I worry about that game because I haven't played it for so long. I'm a bit concerned that I've forgotten everything.
Oh, it's really cool. You should just, if you see us playing, just jump in, help us build a house. It'll be great. It has a flag. Our house has a flag.
Nice.
We have a flag.
A flag.
A flag. Looks very cool.
Oh, this guy's dying.
We've got a roof, and we've got a door and some walls.
Oh, that's really good. Well done.
I think so.
It's a good start to a house.
My house had I used the sun, like solar panel things.
Oh man.
And I had power, and I had an electric door which opened when you went near it and stuff like that. It was quite impressive. I was very happy with my usage of power.
That is really cool.
Batteries as well, because at night, obviously, there's no sun, so you need a battery.
Yeah.
Man, you did a lot in this game.
Yeah, I did quite a lot. Yeah, I was quite impressed. I had a couple of good spaceships. Like one big-ass spaceship which could carry lots of stuff, and one for flying around really quickly.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I played hours of this game for some reason.
It does. It just sucks you in like that.
We're playing on normal mode, so not even survival. So death means nothing other than you losing the stuff you're holding.
Yeah, you lose your inventory unless you can find your body again.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Which is normally not too bad.
Unless your body's on the bottom of the sea and your island is floating.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a minor one.
One of my favorite pastimes at the moment is just collecting geek words.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I love
really-
doing that. Yeah.
I enjoy
Definitely.
that.
Going around talking to all the geeks, working out how to speak their language.
Yeah. I
Giving
really
them-
enjoy being at the space station and
Yes.
practicing your new words that you've learnt.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a lot
right.
of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the dialogue with some of the geek where you're practicing your words and you have learnt the word for trade, and so you try it out on this one guy and he understands what you're saying, and he's so embarrassed that he's embarrassed that he doesn't have anything for you to trade with him, and so he just gives you money because he feels so bad. And so I thought, oh yeah, cool,
Just keep talking to this guy.
I can do that. Yeah, exactly.
And
So that's a lot of fun.
we updated our characters as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm a dude with the sun on my head with the things that fly around the
Yes,
sun.
that's right. Yeah.
So
He
I'm
looks
like a
cool.
proper
That guy.
robot.
Very
I'm the robot
sleek.
guy. Yeah, very sleek. And Simone?
I've decided to be a geek. Now I have a story. So I'm short,
Oh, you got a backstory.
fat
Backstory.
geek. Yes. Now the thing is I'm going around trying to learn the language of my people because I only speak English.
Because you've forgotten your language because of a horrible
Yes.
accident.
Yes,
And you have
exactly.
to relearn. And you were rescued by the English people that retaught you English, but now you're stuck. You want to relearn your original
Exactly.
language. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
This guy's going to die unless he gets in the...
So I'm a giant robot guy going around, like this AI guy going around, and Simone's this little fat geek person running around with me. It's it's like a buddy cop movie, essentially.
That's right.
Yes, I look like the sidekick.
It's like Geek and AI or Geek and Mr. Robot or something.
Another 48 hours, but another No Man's Sky or something like that.
So good. Oh, it's so funny because Simone's such a pudgy little character that when she runs, this guy just like barrels down the hallways.
I've basically chosen the dwarf character.
Yes, you are the alien dwarf.
Yep.
Dwarven Cleric.
Well, she hasn't healed anyone yet, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
That's cool. So what is your target? Are you just going to complete the game, like in a sort of find the end of the world thing, or just keep building a cool house?
Well, we want to get to the end and find the center of the universe and see what's there, and touch it and at least put it on our head for a bit.
Yes. Okay.
And so far, I think that's the only plan. And along the way, we'll collect all those really hideously numbered achievements.
Oh, that's right, because you got 22 currently, haven't you? It's like, you got 2 in the end.
Man. Or something terrible. 8 maybe.
We have no idea what's at the center.
No, what is at the center?
No, yeah, don't say, please. I'm
It's,
gonna have to close my eye if you do it.
Close my eye.
Yeah, well, the chat's up there.
At the center, it's like the caramel center of like one of those caramello bears.
Isn't there a restaurant where you just see the end of the world over and over
Oh
again?
yes.
Oh, that's the restaurant at the end of the universe. We
That's
want to
right.
get to the center of the universe.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
wrong one.
It is the
So
opposite. So
it's
hang on, what's the opposite of a restaurant?
The waiting room. The restroom.
No, wait, a loo, yeah. That's all it.
Oh, that makes
private-
perfect sense.
It does, because it's the opposite, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So at the center of the universe, we expect there to be a toilet.
at least.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we haven't gone to the toilet in what, 70 million light years in order to get to the center of the universe? We need a bathroom break.
Yes.
Imagine how smelly your outfit is, what you're wearing, running around in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Especially since you start on a planet that's trying to eat it. So I can imagine you're a bit sweaty in the beginning because you're like, I got to survive.
Yeah. Or not even in the beginning. I mean, the amount of times I've nearly died, I'm sweating at least once a day.
And you're just not
It's-
even changing your suit.
No, exactly. Well, what can I do?
Oh, and you're short and squat as well, so imagine how bad geckos smell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That'd be a different smell.
See, this
altogether.
robots don't actually sweat, do they, robots?
Yeah, well, luckily for me, I don't.
But they do need to be oiled. So
Ah, yeah, you're going to get rusty. Problems.
I like how you're getting in on this whole role-playing thing. You should join us and make a character, and you could
Yes.
be like someone else that's not a robot or a geek.
I already am. I don't know what I am. I'm tempted to dig it out. Oh, maybe I could load it up on my Xbox, but I haven't got my controller. I could load it up now and have a look.
Oh, man.
That's so funny.
Oh, well. Might just have to join us tomorrow night. And we can explore some universe together.
yeah.
It'll
And
be
then
the
come
whole-
back to the one that Kyle's built a house on because houses.
Yeah, I mean, come look at our little house. The thing I noticed in No Man's Sky was if you're building a house and you paint the color of that panel, there's no way to take the color away from that panel. And we are building in wood, and I somehow managed to paint the wood purple.
You can change the color.
You can, but you can't ever get it back to wood color.
Oh, interesting.
There's no option to take the paint away. It's once you chose a color, you can only change it to
But that's
other
like real
colours.
life, though. If you paint something, that's it, you're done. You know,
Well, it's
paint
it's
filler,
sanding.
paint stripper doesn't really help.
Sanding. We live in the future. You can
no,
sand stuff.
no, really, it doesn't work that well. Doesn't always look as good as it would when if you hadn't touched it.
Yeah, but I mean, a good sanding, a good varnish, back to
No,
normal.
no. See, varnish.
Yeah,
Then
but
you've
I
got
mean,
varnish. No, see, it's
Varnish
just,
was
Kyle
like-
loves varnish. Kyle just wants a bit of varnish on everything.
oh, God, oil's
well-
better. Do oiling, it's better.
oh no, but oiling, you can't put books on top of an oiled bookshelf.
You can't
oil
varnish
seeps
because it will
into the
slide off. They won't stand up. It's too slippery.
That's how you get the rough varnish.
Gosh, man, I hate it when my books get slippery.
Yeah.
I'm reading on the train and then all of a sudden, whoop, book
Yep.
falls on the floor.
Don't varnish your books, people. Top tip.
Top tip. Man, this episode's full of top
It is
tips.
top tips right at the beginning as well. Get them out
Top
soon.
tip of the podcast.
Okay.
So, yes. So No
I'm gonna-
Man's Sky, really good. Join us. Come, Mr. Lee. Let us
Yeah.
explore space together.
Okay, I
I'm
want to
doing
show
a
you my
fat
place,
dick
though.
and a
I
robot.
want to take pictures of my place now and show you how cool it looks.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
do.
My
then-
solar panels and my batteries.
well, when you load up the game, we'll jump into your world.
Actually, and I've got one of those where you can jump around places right in front of my house.
Oh, yeah, the
And
portal.
the portal things. I
teleportation
built one
thing,
on the outside of my house so I can just walk through it to get to the space station or wherever I
Nice.
want to.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, see? That's what
We have
also
one too,
powers.
but we can't power it yet.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, needs a battery.
Needs a battery,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everything needs battery.
I know
Runs
there's
out
something
quickly.
else I was doing. This is very handy. Okay, cool. So I've been playing Forza Horizon 3
We
I
noticed.
wondered.
for Kingsman. I know. It's all Kingsman's fault.
I like how you're blaming Kingsman for this.
Well, it's his fault, so, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. The truth is the truth.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's Kingsman. So he challenged me to complete the game, which I'm not going to do because he's Kingsman. I can't play enough like him. I can't. He's put in like 40 or 50 hours more than me.
Whoa,
Man.
that's
I'm
good
at
job.
I'm at
Kingsman.
145 hours. He's put 190 or something. So yeah,
No, that's impressive. Good job.
yeah. So I did. I've got 177 out of 135 achievements, which is not too bad.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have 177 out of...
And 117 out of 135.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Hey, that's pretty good. So you've only got, what, 20 left?
Yeah, and most of them are annoying. Like doing 25 online events. What are they? Doing 20 online events or something?
Oh, when
Which
you
I
do jump in
tried.
for the online events, I'll join you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well,
then I
that'd be
can
good
get that
because
achievement too.
I did sit there for a while waiting for an online event to turn up. It never did, which made it hard to complete that challenge.
Yeah, it would make it a bit difficult if that never happens.
I've still got the drive down every road in Australia one because I'm one road short.
I'm busy working my way through that at the moment.
Stupid! I can't find this one road.
Can you... you can't buy a map. It's not...
I've got the map. I can see all the roads, but there's little stupid roads. And I've actually found a website now with pictures of roads that people miss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's impressive.
So
Wait,
I'm
so
gonna
you
to,
have that and you still haven't found it?
I haven't looked. I got it
Okay.
this morning or something. What did I get? I was in work today at lunchtime, bored. I was like, I know. What achievements do I actually need? And then I went on the link, and there's 13 guides in there to achievements, and one of them is here's a link to all the pictures.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
Yeah, because I think there's like 277 roads or something.
Yeah, there's heaps. There's
And
a
I'm
lot.
on 283.
I think it's 400 roads.
I'm like 4 short or something like that. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I
Pains.
know. Every time I discover a road, it pings and it's like, you have this many roads and Lee has this many roads.
I was ready. Yeah. Then you got like 3 stars on every single PR stunt and stuff like that, which is difficult because some of the drifting going on.
Oh, yes.
And a couple of drifting ones I need to do, which hurts my mind.
Yeah, no one can do drifting well.
No. Yeah, so it's all the stuff that will take ages.
Just
No.
got to slog through it.
Just got to slog through it, yeah. But I've done a reasonable amount. Got a few more I can get. But I was just trying to get as much before Witcher came in.
Yeah, I understand.
I found a bug. If it goes to sleep, the instant resume,
Yeah.
it then lets you play one race and then crashes, which I thought was
Oh.
interesting.
Oh.
It does save
Nice.
that race when you complete it, but it does crash when you try and go back to the world again,
Ah, yep. Okay.
which is an interesting bug.
I wondered why mine crashed the other day. And it's also similar to that bug in Horizon 4 with quick resume, where if you quick resume it too many times, it stops you being able to rewind.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Never
So
had
you're busy
that.
playing and you like slide off the road and you hit Y to try and rewind it and do it again. And the game's just like, lol, no. Get good, scrub.
Nah.
And you go, oh
Okay.
no, what can I do?
87%. That's
I
really
guess-
good.
I'll put it back, actually, yeah. Yeah, 87%, it's not bad, is it? It's getting there.
That's impressive. Well done.
I started this game in 2016, which I thought was interesting. I didn't realize how long ago I started it.
Back when it came out.
Back when it came
Yeah,
out.
you did. You jumped on it pretty much the day it came out.
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, it's been fun. It is a cool
Yeah.
game. I do like the Aussie around the
Yeah.
Aussie place. It's quite good.
I
It's good
found the
guys.
Aussie one a bit better than Horizon 4. But Horizon 4 is nice when you can slide through the walls, the brick walls.
Yes. Yeah.
The Aussie one is like, what are brick walls? And you just smash straight into them. You go, whoops, can't do that. Now my Lambo's all ruined.
The lady that speaks to you, or is it the lady or the guy? It sounds like they're not a natural Aussie. Sounds
No,
like they're
she's
putting
English.
it on in.
She's English because
Okay,
she
she's putting-
appears in Forza 4.
Yes, I heard you say that. I think
shit.
it was last week or the week before, but one of the actors is putting on an accent. I'm sure of it.
Ah, okay.
Sounded so strange.
Well, it is an English studio, isn't it?
Yeah, Playground Games. So, makes sense.
Talking In
What are you Googling? Lee's Googling away.
but yeah, it's cool. It's a real fun game. I've really enjoyed it, and it's been a nice break because it's just nice and easy just to mess around in.
Yeah, you
know what I
just
mean? It's
you just go through it.
It's just pretty
There's-
chill.
Yeah.
Especially when I had to do every single championship, and I had 28 championships to do, and there's 3 races per championship,
Oh my word. that
and
sounds
you've
like a
just got to
slog.
sit there quietly and do it. Like there's no way around it.
Yep. You just got to look at it and be like, right, tonight we're doing 6 races. Tomorrow night we're doing 6 races. The night after that we're doing 6 races.
It does ping earlier though, so I got it on. I had to do all of them on Hot Wheels. I had to do every single one, but on Blizzard it does 23 out of 27. You don't have to do all of them. It's good. It's good. It saves you like 4 championships.
Yeah, but it's still a couple of hours.
Oh yeah, no, it's even on, because you can actually find people who've created races for you where you do the first race, which could be a long distance, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then it gives you 1 lap races after that.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
There's someone's built what do they call them, blueprints for it.
Yeah.
So it saves you a whole bunch of time. So it's a free match,
that's
but
good.
one's race is only like a minute or so, or 2 races
yes.
are a minute, and then one of them's 3 or 4 minutes. So
Just
it's like
a
5 or
drag.
6 minutes championship.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's not too bad then.
It's a drag.
It's a drag.
Well, yeah, drag race.
600
Yeah, I
plus
got
hours.
it.
600 plus hours Shadows played in there.
It's a bit insane. Just calm the farm, I think. A lot of hours.
But it's good. I feel like I loaded up The Witcher,
Oh, cool.
which was good, and it did its whole download the game, because I haven't actually played it on the Xbox yet, or the Series X. So I downloaded the game, loaded it up, and went excellent. Took a screenshot, and then got out.
Oh, fantastic. I think there's a few people that have started it up early, which is cool.
Yeah, everyone's getting quite excited for it. So yeah, there's a couple of people that have started it, which is cool.
Impatient.
Impatient
I
people.
want to jump on now.
Just no. It is October the 1st is Witcher Win.
Load it
October
up,
the 1st.
install it, make sure it's updated.
Yes,
Yep.
install it. Like load it up so that you know it runs, that it's got all the patches and updates.
Yep.
And then October the 1st, when it's October the 1st, wherever you're listening to us, jump in and you have officially started Witcher Win with us.
I'm glad Witcher Ween won,
Yes,
because
me
it's
too.
wonderful.
The wonderful Witcher Win
Witcher Ween.
October.
Already unlocked a cheevo. Wait a minute, Shadow. This is you have to
Ah.
unlock that cheevo. You have to relock the cheevo, please.
Oh, come on. I
Yeah,
mean,
go find that key, please.
Yep.
Put it back.
Put it
where
back.
belongs.
Don't look at it. Put it back.
But
It's like
no,
Christmas.
that's completely fine. I think most of us are starting it or restarting it from scratch. But the idea is just to play. So it's such
Yeah.
a big game. This is an excuse to jump back in and make some progress.
yeah. And I mean, if we're not going to yell at you if you start early anyway.
No,
So
I'm not
jump
your-
in.
we're not your parents.
Yeah. I mean, even your parents would be disappointed if you started early, though. But but yeah, jump into Witcher during October. It is our scary game, in inverted commas, scary game of the month. There we go. Thanks, Simone, giving me the end to my inverted commas, since I can only do inverted commas with one hand. So yeah, so jump into The Witcher and The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, in October. Join us for Witcher Win. It'll be quite fun.
It
I'm
will
quite
be.
excited.
I'm excited.
It'll be wonderful.
I'm trying hard to finish Scarlet Nexus before then.
Come on, you've only done half the game. You've got to pull your finger out. You've got a week. Well, you've actually got 10 days, so 9 days.
Yeah, so I mean, if I play,
So 2 hours a night, 20 hours, done.
no, because my first playthrough, I've just finished my first playthrough, or the first half of the story, and that's taken me 35 hours. So divide 35 hours by,
No, but
10.
the second time around, you know what you're doing.
yeah.
You'll be able
that's true.
to not have to listen to every single conversation. You're like, I had this conversation, or it won't be different enough to make a difference.
I don't know. There's
me.
achievements for listening to all the conversations as both characters.
Wow.
Wow,
So-
they really want to strike that out, don't they?
Yeah. But all I can say is finished the first part of the story. I finished Yubito's story. And oh my word, this game is amazing. The story is incredible. Like, it twists, it turns, it weaves. At one point you think you know what's going on, and then the characters will say something and you go off on a different mission and actually no, something else is happening entirely. So it's very, very cool. The end boss fight is amazing. Or the Yubito's boss fight is amazing, I should say. Really cool. And just the ending gets you in the feels, man. You're like,
Gets you in the
"Oh."
feels.
In the
Was there
feels, you're just
tears?
no tears, but there was a sniff or two.
A sniffle.
Really?
Well, it's emotional. So the game is like, I'm trying to be emotional. So the least you can do is, it's emotional.
I find that when they kill off the main character, it is quite sad.
Like in Gears 3 when Dom died.
Well,
Oh,
no,
man.
there's 2 main characters, so they're.
Oh, well.
Me
Suicide
too.
Pact.
Yep.
Well, no main characters are dying yet. that I know of. So, but it is emotional. The end does hit you in the feels. It's very good. No, this game is amazing.
We need to do this spoiler podcast, dude.
Yeah, we need to do the spoiler podcast where I can take you through the entire story, because I'll be like, right, this is how it starts, and then this happens, and you'll be like, no ways. And I'll be like, okay, and then this happens, and you'll be like,
You'll be like,
no
ways.
ways.
No way. Way. Like,
Way.
way, bro.
And then I'll get to the end, and you'll be like, what the heck is this story? How is this real life? It's amazing. That's all I can say about Scarlet Nexus is you have to play it. If you like fighting action Japanese style games, it's such a good game in the series. It's made me look at Tales of Arise and go, I want to play Tales of Arise now.
Because that's coming out soon, isn't it?
It's out now.
It's out now, okay.
Yeah.
Scarlet Nexus is very story heavy though, so if you don't like not doing action, think twice.
Yeah, that's true. But the action parts are very action-y.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It's Japanese action.
Yeah, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, well the villains are very cool. They're very unique.
Yeah, they're all very, very cool. All the character designs are very unique. The enemy design is very unique. Just everything is really good. The story, the world that they've built with the whole brain punk idea is just really good.
Yeah,
really well thought out.
I struggle with some of the naming that have got there. Like the bad guys are called others,
Oh,
which
yes.
can sound a bit strange in a sentence.
Yes, because you go to fight the others. Or
And-
others have appeared.
They talk a lot about not eating other people's brains, but taking brains, right?
Yeah.
Which makes me think of, like a zombie type genre, but it's nothing like that. So
Brains.
Exactly. So
The Witcher 3 is about, 100 hours probably?
yeah,
Well,
200 plus.
The base game is about 100 hours, and
Oh,
then
No,
Blood
no.
and Wine.
So I'll just bring up something.
Okay.
True achievements, 200 plus hours on the
Yeah.
game in the
Here
edition.
we go.
Yeah, because Blood and Wine, the expansion, is another 100 hours, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, they really went to town with that expansion.
That's great. That's
Should I?
Almost-
Wait a minute. There's a conversation going on whether they should restart the game from scratch. No, that's 200 hours.
Well, yes. There's over 200 hours in October.
Says a man who hasn't completed his little game yet, his little Scarlet Nexus game.
For reasons.
There's more than 200 hours in November, whatever month we're in. October, December.
I normally get the month wrong. Now it's your turn. I will remember this forever.
Okay.
And you can't remember that we're in August.
Dates. Wait a minute. Isn't it say at the beginning of each one how long each section is?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, there's some achievements in this game. Oh, it's because I haven't got any achievements, that's why it showed me all.
Oh,
Doesn't
yes.
sometimes it gives you like add-ons, doesn't it?
it does. I think you just but the Game of the Year edition doesn't have them segmented because it's all in one game.
Yeah.
If you went and found the normal game, and it would have the DLC separate.
The Witcher.
So how many people have completed this game? 100%ed it, the Game of the Year edition.
2,500 people out of 64,000.
A lot more than I expected. to
Yeah,
be
it's a
honest.
decent amount.
No, it's not.
It is.
No,
If you look at
this game-
Horizon 3, it was about the same.
But this game has been around longer than Horizon 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
an entire year longer.
True.
2000 is not a lot.
The Witcher series. Oh, okay. This is now confusing me.
Okay, well, don't get
lost.
confused.
I'm lost in the world of Witcher. Okay, so does it tell you how long? No, it just says there's 50. There's a lot of achievement. Oh, the card game. Oh, I see what's happening here.
Okay, look, go to howlongtobeat.com.
Oh, now you want me to type.
I like how he complains about everything. So on howlongtobeat.com, you put the game in and it gives you all the different game versions plus the DLC, and it breaks it all down. So it
What-
gives you like, here's just the story, here's the story and side quests, here's how long it takes to
Here we
complete
go.
it 100%.
So main story is 55 hours. Extras, including main story, is 126. Completionists, 190. That's for the Game of the Year edition, which everyone's got here, I think.
Oh yeah?
The
if you
Wild
click on it-
Hunt. I'm not clicking on it because it gives me all of them here in one.
But if you click on it, it breaks it down by platform. and it shows you. It gives you a better estimate of how long to beat.
But
The achievements are the same though.
yeah, it doesn't make any difference. So it's 10 hours for the Heart of Stone.
Yeah, Heart of
And
Stone is
then
pretty small.
15 for Blood and Wine.
No.
Completionist is 40. But if you just want to
No,
play
15,
it like...
that's just mainlining.
Yeah, which is, which what most of us will do. I can't imagine us all doing every single quest.
Yeah.
You're like every single quest? That sounds like a challenge.
God.
Sounds like fun. Well, especially if they make him look more like Henry Cavill.
Yeah. So who was going to tweet at CD Projekt Red to make sure that they get the next
I
gen
wonder,
patch
Simone.
ready?
I was.
Can you pull your finger
I
out because
was-
we're running out of time?
Well, yeah. Now it feels a bit too rude because then I have to say, will you get it done in a week and a half?
Well, just
And
send
then
me a
you'll
last,
mean-
just send
No,
me a
we
last tweet.
need... No, we need the beta. We need to protect... We can test it for you as part of our
Oh,
podcast.
yeah. Yeah, we're part of the testing for the next gen patch.
Yeah. I'll do it alongside my Halo testing that I got through today as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so Lee's weekend is just gone.
Sorted my weekend out. Yep, definitely.
Brilliant. So we'll hear all about it on next Game Face.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, definitely. Because there's build what do you call it? Tanks and stuff.
Tanks and stuff.
What do you call them? Vehicles. There's vehicle fighting.
Vehicles.
Vehicles. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. Cool.
Someone mentioned, was it Lee last week, that you reckon they've pushed it out till early 2022? The
Yeah.
Series X update.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, it's because of Cyberpunk as well. So they
That's
said
a shame.
Cyberpunk and Witch has been pushed out. They've
They
gone
seemed so sure,
very quiet.
which is a shame. They seemed so sure that they were going to release it this year.
Yeah, but I think they've also realized that there's a lot more bug fixing to do for Cyberpunk than they imagined.
Possibly, but they just came out with a patch. So they should patch for Cyberpunk, which they have just done. Now spend a couple weeks focusing on The Witcher, then go back to Cyberpunk.
Oh, that little game.
But the
Yeah.
Cyberpunk patches, right? The patch that they just released prior to the very latest one decided to make all the roads dry. And now they had to patch all the roads being wet again.
It's
Someone
true.
has
That's
to go
literally the
through-
last patch came out. The road's now wet.
Yeah, they re-wetted the roads. I mean,
Interesting. So
Yeah,
was
that's where
the
we're at.
drying of the roads a bug?
It was
It wasn't
breaking
supposed-
stuff. It was breaking things, so they had to pull it out, didn't they? Wasn't it breaking stuff? Like they couldn't do it properly or something, so they had to pull it out?
I don't know what they're doing. Cyberpunk it's a
Broken.
great game so far, but it really needs a lot more TLC. The Cyberpunk game we're going to be getting in like 2 years' time, once they finish with it, is going to be amazing. I have
Yep.
no doubt in my mind about that. The Cyberpunk game we have today is maybe not the best thing in the world.
Because isn't the multiplayer coming in all sorts?
Well, yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, yep. Sad.
Sad.
I nearly bought it again yesterday, though, because I thought it was $30. I saw it on Trade Me.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, why was I just be waiting? Like, there's no rush. I've got all these other games to play. There's no real rush for it.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you can install it and start it up and then get lost in the game and then forget about life and then
And then
forget
Forza
your
Horizon 5
podcast.
comes out, and then it's all over, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Yep.
you have to pretty much play as much as you can before Horizon 5 because that's what you're going to be playing for the next year.
Yes. I'm 5 years down the line playing Horizon 3 still, so yes, I suspect
Yeah,
so.
so it's going to be insane.
Yep, it's very exciting.
Man. Awesome. I think that's all our games, is it?
I think we're done.
'Tis indeed.
So, yeah, that's all the games we've been playing. Remember, guys, Witcher Win kicks off October 1st, and we are so close to having our new logo. It's going to be amazing.
Yes, it is.
Everyone just
Yes, it
nods.
is.
Thank you. At least there was someone there who helped me out.
Oh, we agreed. We
I
nodded.
didn't realize you were hanging.
Everyone just kind of nodded at me. Yep.
Yep.
We're not
Well,
excited.
I thought
at
you
all.
were going to carry on talking. That's why. Sorry.
Oh,
I've
that's
been in
all good.
lockdown so long, I've lost my social skills.
Same. It's a hard mood. So thank you guys for listening. Please remember to rate us on your podcast platform of choice and then share the podcast around with anyone and everyone who would care to listen. By you sharing it is really how we grow. And because, yeah, we don't do much advertising apart from stupid things on Twitter, really. So all our growth is driven by you guys, the listeners. So thank you very much. But if you decide not to share us around and you prefer one of us instead, Where can they find you, Simone?
I
We won't
am,
hold it against them, but I mean,
I am Jim Bean NZ on Xbox and Twitter.
yeah, Mr. Lee.
I am Lee Howard on Xbox and Twitter. I'm still Lee Howard. I haven't changed it yet.
We're trying to get Lee to change his name to Sir Buttons or Squire Buttons.
Well, Squire might actually be more opportunity against Squire Buttons than Sir Buttons, I did think.
Yeah, no, Squire Buttons. And Squire Buttons is a lot more manly.
Oh, do you
than
think
Sir
so?
Buttons. Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, but Squires
disagree.
look after the Sirs, don't they? They're like the
Yeah,
ones that
but
do
I
all the
mean-
work.
A Sir Buttons is like you said, it sounds like a cat. A Squire Buttons
Ah, okay.
sounds like you are the son of a lord that has to go through training.
Why can't it be Lord Buttons then?
Well, have you been blessed with the title Lord Buttons or not yet?
Just waiting. It's going to happen soon.
Well, you may as well change your name to Lord Buttons then.
I
And
just have
then
to play on Xbox and see what's available.
Yeah.
Madam Buttons might end up with that instead.
Madam Button. So remember to follow Lee at Madam Buttons on Xbox. He'll be there soon. And you can find me at XarCrius on Xbox. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Game Face, and we've hoped it's been fun. Goodbye and good night.